Hello, welcome to another exciting week of the DOOD baby
Podcast.
If it looks like we're wearing the exact same things from last week, it's because I've been here since last week, and
Yeah,
we
we've
just
been here
we sat here for a week
brainstorming
about
for what to come up for this
how to
week.
bring for a new episode, and guess what?
So we're gonna open up the comments because we came up with nothing.
We got nothing. We got nothing.
We got nothing for you guys.
We mainly just sat and stared at each other's eyes like this, like.
Anything?
Huh? I was asleep. Okay, so go on. What were you gonna say?
No, go ahead.
I saw a post the other day where it says Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool is not going to be in any of the new Avengers movies, like the big ones. And I don't know if he was never going to be or he's recently being written out. Because apparently, I saw in the comments, everybody was like, yeah, it's because everybody fucking hates him. Fuck him. He's a dickhead. So the internet's mad at Ryan Reynolds right now.
So, I saw the opposite.
They love him and he's going to be in him?
Not that they love him. I didn't see that. I think a lot of people love him. I think what a lot of it is right now is I don't know if you know any of this is going on. His
Just
wife was
tilted up.
His wife was recently in a. Shut up, dude.
Tilted up.
I know what to do.
No, because last time the whole time you went like this.
That's not what I'm trying to fix.
Because you're like this.
That's not that's not what I'm trying to. Anyways,
the car drove great.
His wife was recently
car.
in a movie with this guy,
Uh-huh.
and I think we talked about it before. I don't know if we talked about it on the pod, but I think his wife was in this movie and tried to claim that the guy was being like awkward with her, kind of like trying to claim sexual harassment.
Mm-hmm.
Ended up being that it was the opposite way, that she was the one pursuing him, and because he was the one denying her, she was getting upset, and then changed the story and tried to say that it was him who was the weird one the whole time.
That sounds like a very girl move, yeah.
And so like Ryan Reynolds was supportive of her because he was like, oh,
he's like, what? He didn't want to have sex with you? Is he saying I don't have a hot wife? This is fucked up.
I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently Nice Pool is based off of the character that his wife claimed that this guy was being. Like, he's kind of like this really nice guy, but he's kind of like inappropriate in a lot of parts. Like, because he's like talking about Lady Deadpool. He's like, yeah, she looks really good, even though she just recently had a baby. And like, because they just had a kid.
Yeah.
And then he was apparently making weird comments about her. And like, she was saying that like he would randomly show up to her trailer while she was like breastfeeding and all this stuff. Like, but it was actually that she was texting him while she was doing these things. Like, or I don't know the full story.
It's all alleged.
Detail.
Yeah.
But apparently, I guess he got kind of like drawn in with all of that because, I mean, all these claims that Nice Pool was the guy's character that they were trying to make fun of.
Yeah.
And like, so now that guy is kind of like suing them for defamation, I think.
Defamation?
No, that's defecation.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
That's when you
That's
take
what we did for the entire week.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to come up with ideas.
That's true. My pile's still underneath me. There's just a hole in this chair.
It smells fucking rancid.
It's terrible in here, dude. There's a lot of flies.
Yeah, it smells like burnt popcorn for a week straight. Anyways, so I think that's what it is. I thought, though, that Deadpool was going to be like this pivotal thing.
I think they're going to write him out like they did Jonathan Majors. They're like, he's bad publicity. He's not going to sell the movie because he's Ryan Reynolds anymore. If anything, he's going to hurt us. So it's probably best if we just keep him out of it.
I don't know if they're going to let him go. I don't know if it was like...
It's not let him go. They're just like, we're not going to use you for these movies like we thought. And he's like, what are you talking about? I set up a lot of it.
I mean, that doesn't mean that he's going to be it. But I saw that they're bringing in the writers from Deadpool to help with
write the movie
Secret Wars.
I'm totally just checked out of Marvel in general.
Yeah, I'm not really like everything. I've waited because they just added Thunderbolts. I watched it.
I haven't seen any. I think everyone's kind of feeling that way. I don't know anybody who's
And I don't think it's a fatigue. I think it's more just like you're not putting out as much quality anymore.
Yeah, they're doing quantity for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, exactly.
Doing volume. They're just trying to make money.
There's only like one or like there's maybe 5 movies out of the last like 30 that I've liked.
Yeah.
After Endgame, there hasn't been much.
Yeah, and everybody agree. The internet's like synonymous. I mean, people are gonna have, oh, I like this movie, and you shut up. You know what you're talking about. I actually kind of enjoy. It's like we get it. It's not saying that you can't enjoy these.
Yeah.
To a certain degree, but that doesn't mean they were good movies, and they were definitely light years behind the first phase. And the first phase wasn't perfect, but it was much more consistent.
Yeah, a lot of people do forget though that the first phase did have its stumbles. Like,
yeah, it wasn't
Iron
great.
Man 1 wasn't the greatest start for a fucking universe. Like, actually, I don't think it really picked up until after Avengers 1.
You're right, you're right. But even in retrospect, compared to the whole portfolio so far, Iron Man 1 is actually a pretty decent movie. It's not are you saying, oh yeah, it's not the greatest, but it was good enough to kickstart everything.
I agree.
They said, oh wow, this, like, oh, I don't know how I feel, but I'm interested in seeing.
That's what I said about this new Superman.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's not the greatest fucking movie. I'm like, but this is enough for me to get interested in anything else that comes out.
It's a decent start. You're right.
Yeah. I was like, it was a good movie. I was
Uh-huh.
like, it was a good movie though. I liked it.
Mhm.
Like, I'm like, I don't know. I get why people hate it. Like, and Henry Cavill was great looking as Superman, but besides Man of Steel, there's not really much of his story after that that's that great.
Yeah, they don't do much character development after that. You're
Batman
right. That's
versus
true.
Superman. It
doesn't really do anything.
I hate Batman versus Superman. I never watched the extended version. I shouldn't have to. Like, the movie's already 2.5 hours. I don't want to watch any more of it if it was that shitty.
Uh-huh.
Justice League was okay, but he's not even around for it for the majority.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, he's dead until the end.
Yeah, he's dead.
And then at
until
the end, he just is, oh, I'm Superman again.
Yeah,
You're right.
it's just like
it's amazing.
It's so like omnipotent that it's just like it's not interesting.
It's not interesting. You're right. It's
very
cool, but it's not.
Yeah, to me, it's lackluster. I'm like, if you're so impossible to beat, like, it makes your story so uninteresting.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like the new Superman. Being vulnerable makes for a good story.
Yeah, because then is he gonna do it?
Exactly.
Or how is he going to do it?
Exactly. How is he going to do it is more so the story.
How's he going to overcome
what makes the story.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, nerding out over here.
No, that's half of this fucking podcast.
Yeah, I was going to say, you guys, I mean, if you're not paying attention to what's going on around,
we're dumb. I'm speaking
everywhere.
more for myself, yeah, but we're dumbasses and we're nerds. But we're also
half right.
Kind of cool.
He's half right. I don't know if I'm a nerd.
I wouldn't say nerd. I'm actually pretty hip.
Yeah, pretty cool. Look at all the lights.
Look at these lights.
Look at these lights.
These lights are crazy. They look like UFOs.
UFOs, baby.
Some aliens.
They don't even call them UFOs anymore.
Yeah, they call them UAPs.
Yeah, so that you don't know what to look up.
You asshole pricks coming to our Earth and doing stuff. There's theories about aliens being... That I know we get about on aliens, but okay, so say if they are real.
Okay.
Say if there are beings in those ships, and you could say, what are they doing here? Why are they doing this? They shut down nuclear power plants allegedly, like that's what some of the claims have been. And some people think maybe they're beings from other planets. Maybe they're beings from other dimensions.
Right.
Maybe they're beings from like in the Earth or some shit. Or they've been here for a long time from another planet, but they hide here on Earth, like under the water in their ships and stuff like that. And then some people are like, they're humans, or they're an evolution of humans, or living creatures, or they're us from the future.
Yeah.
None of those really make sense.
Yeah.
Because say if they're like aliens, what are they doing here? And if they're so advanced, why, like getting here, having certain kind of abilities with their ship, like technologies, why are they being known at all? Like, and they're like, oh, they're taunting us. It's like, but
why would they taunt us?
Yeah, it's kind of like going into the forest to look at like lions and tigers and gorillas and like you would never be like, we're more advanced than them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you wouldn't like jump down from the tree and go like, oh, and then like when they start chasing you, go, nope, I'm too smart. I got thumbs.
No, that doesn't work like that.
So, and maybe that's not a good, metaphor for that.
Because if they're that much more advanced, then it wouldn't really make that much of a difference.
Yeah, exactly. Because I think even if it's like, oh, we wouldn't ever comprehend. It's like, but how? If they're evolved from living beings, they would have to have some. Like, if they're that smart, why would they come and just be like, Or is it like to them? Maybe is it like looking at ants?
What are you fucking the thing from the villager from Minecraft?
I just think it's, or they say humans from the future.
See, and that I don't understand either. Like, why would they come back? And then it's like, then it has to be like some movie type of story for it to work.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're coming back to warn us about something that happens in the future.
But why wouldn't they just tell us?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they make? I mean, but the argument is there have been contact with the governments of the world, and they just keep it secret.
Well,
to where the government would know to a certain extent, like, no, we've made contact with the beings before, and this is like these. They all said different things, or they all said the same thing, but we're not telling you.
Okay, so if my biggest thing with it, I'm not saying that they wouldn't and that it's not possible, but say if aliens exist and we've had all these interactions and all these occurrences happen, if it happened to you and I was a part of the government and I didn't want you to say anything, do I only have to get rid of you? What if you told your wife? What if your wife told somebody?
But they're not necessarily getting rid of anybody, because there's plenty of public accounts of, hey, this did happen to me. And some people have claimed it's happened to me and this is my story without government involvement. And there's other people that say, no, I saw some shit and the Men in Black came. Like, people came to my door and were like, hey, you don't need to tell nobody else. And they were just spooked enough to know, okay.
That's not my Earl.
What do you mean?
That's not my Earl.
Earl? Oh, yeah.
Men in Black. Men in Black,
dude. Sorry. So what the fuck are you talking about, dude? My Earl.
Yeah. Is that his name? That's his name, right?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I was just wondering that, because I was like, okay, so then what are they? Some people speculate, it could be technology that certain secret government agencies have access to, and they're almost testing them out.
Yeah.
It's just weird, because at the very least, it's been proven to a certain extent. There's more evidence now than there ever was of like military like footage and commentary from credible military people.
Yeah.
That they're like, no, and it's a thing in the military. We have spotted craft for decades. And there's reports, and everyone at this point, everyone's kind of cynical and they kind of joke about it. But everyone is in agreement that we don't know what they are, but plenty of us have seen shit that's just nuts. It doesn't make any sense. It's not ours. It doesn't seem human, the technology, because it's beyond the capability of what we've come up with intellectually, let alone technology, like to implement and apply it in any way. Of having someone smart enough to think of a craft like that is different than having a craft that actually does it and it works somehow. And we don't. To us, it's basically magic to us.
I did, and see, like, what's crazy is the idea of getting something like that and being able to use it to create technology. Yeah. With the idea of it, like, to be smart enough to look at something and being like, oh man, that's crazy how they use that to work it. Like, let's try that out now. Like,
this was on Joe Rogan. I'm not trying to hype you up. This was on Joe Rogan is when I first heard about it, which is a guy named Bob Lazar. And he's pretty famous now because they also did the documentary on him on Netflix. And I listened to his Audible book called Dreamland.
What did you just
Dreamland. Say? The Audible book. I listened to it.
What was it on Netflix?
The documentary.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say it like you, dog.
Okay.
The documentary. I don't say it like that. It's stupid. I'm not a fucking.
I don't say it like
British.
That.
I'm not a British. Now I'm Americano. Stupid.
You fucking cunt.
Bob Lazar's Dreamland. He goes into more specific detail of the story he's pretty much been telling.
Yeah.
So the whole point was that he was recruited by government agencies unknown, with the American government, to work at S4 or S5. I forgot. It's a secret base, kind of tangent to Area 51. And he claims that he worked on crafts from another planet And at the very least, and he's very pragmatic about everything.
Right.
He says, this is what they told me in the briefing, the report I read about the whole situation of what it is that I'm working on, like what's the goal, what it is, where it came from, and all that stuff. This is what the report told me. To be honest, I don't know how much of that report is true or not. It could be completely true. He's like, because I don't know. He's like, but logically, it's either all completely true
or
it's partially true with some misinformation in there, so that way you know enough what you need to know, and everything else is like, here, this is so that way if you ever tell anybody,
you're vague about it, and it almost doesn't sound real.
Exactly. It's just that, like, oh well, that's dumb, because it's like, oh, you're working on materials from another world, or like materials that brand new
Get
materials.
a load of this guy,
and it's like, oh, but aliens came and crashed and gave it to you.
Yeah.
And so he's like, or it's all complete bullshit, and this is like maybe recovered materials from another country, or maybe it was buried here, whatever. And he says that the part of the craft that he was assigned to do was the propulsion system that he says worked with gravity. He says they didn't know shit about it. He's like, it was me and another guy. We're two of the smartest guys in this field, and we're working on it. And we understand to a certain degree of what it does. We don't know how it does it. We don't know how it's constructed, because the actual device itself is very sleek and minimal, and it's very intuitive about how you work it, because you just have to stack these pieces or put a piece in, and then it activates. That's all we know. So it's like getting a car, and they say, well, here's the key. If you do this and you turn it on, it turns it on, and that would make it go. And someone can even get in this and press the pedal and drive it. We have no idea what the fuck it's doing, or like we know what it's doing, but we don't get it. It's making tiny explosions. I'm describing the car engine, but he's literally saying it's an engine. We understand what it's doing. It's working with gravity. We don't know anything else.
That's crazy.
We don't like. This is how much research had been done that I was brought into the team because the last guy, the partner I worked with, was a guy from the previous team, and his partner, I think, had some sort of accident and or died like while working on this.
So he gave out secrets.
Oh, that's actually a good point. They probably could have told him that, and maybe they iced him.
Yeah.
But yeah, same. So he worked at S4. He worked on this thing. Eventually, he gets squeezed out of the project, and and he didn't understand why, and eventually he learns why, and it's because his wife was pretty much cheating on him. Long story short, there's more to that, but they were like, basically, you're going to become a liability because you might become emotionally unstable because you're probably going to go through a divorce.
Shit.
And so we're going to go ahead and get you off the project now.
Shitty way to find out.
No, exactly. For real.
400 other fucking people find out before you do.
Yeah, and they do. And so they ice him out. He starts getting nervous because he doesn't know why. So he starts getting nervous. So he starts not only telling some people, but going to show them from far of them doing test flights. And then they catch him. And then it's pretty much like he starts getting even more scared, because then they kind of vaguely start threatening him.
Yeah.
And he pretty much said, well, I had to tell him because I'm nervous, because you didn't tell me why you were firing me. And I felt like if I didn't tell people and something happened to me, that I could just disappear and no one would know. So he got nervous. He panicked. He's told his friends for insurance. They pretty much tell him everything about why they actually fired him. But they're almost kind of like, at this point, they're like, yeah, fuck you. Your wife was cheating on you. That's why. And he's just in shambles. So now these guys are mad. He's even more nervous about
everything.
Yeah, because not only before he was like just paranoid. Now he's like, oh, well, now I have a reason to be scared because I fucked up. And now they actually have a reason to be mad at me. Yeah. And they are mad at me. And they know everything.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's what he's been doing since then. He's been trying to get his story out as much as he can. He's saying all the stuff he does know about what he was doing, where it was at, the people he worked with, as far as the identities they revealed to him as that. Like he's like, the security guard was named Dennis, and
I don't know if that's what his name was, but that's what he fucking told me.
Yeah, I mean, these are all my experiences of what happened, and it's pretty fucking crazy. And
he's gonna die.
That's why. Well, he's already gone like I think 30, 40 years with this.
Oh, they just made him crazy then.
But it ruined his life. They wiped his credibility of his schooling, his work history, because he was a brilliant man doing really high up work in the technological fields and science fields of his career.
Yeah.
And after that, they were like, no, this guy's a quack. He's never went to school, blah, blah, blah. But they've proven all the stuff that he said is true as far as, yeah, like his schooling, certain locations and stuff like that. So for the most part, what he's saying is true. Right. Now, it's like he says, I don't know
how much of what they told me is true.
Yeah, but the material is real. The engine was real. The crafts are real. I saw them. I didn't see any beings, but everything surrounding it, surrounding the whole project and everything that has to do with that part of the government that most people don't know about, people in the government don't know about, is it's as spooky as you think, at least. Yeah. Maybe not going into straight paranormal high sci-fi, right. But it's like, dude, I saw some shit that didn't make sense.
That's crazy. I don't know. Interesting.
You always say that when you can't think of anything to say.
Well, because it kind of goes, I don't believe in aliens.
I don't know if I do either.
So that's why I'm like, that's interesting. Like, I don't know how to respond to that.
Because at one point, like, if I saw a craft or I saw aliens, of course it would be too unbelievable. Like, you would think, did I hallucinate? Did something happen to me?
It would take probably days to even longer, probably to even process what happened.
Yeah, or even if you ever do, and maybe at one point you might just be like, I don't know. Like,
that's true, because you might not even, because it's like, especially if you're by yourself, like, it's easy to say, like, did I even see that? Like, was that even real? Like,
yes.
Was that a movie I watched? Like,
yeah, did I dream that?
Yeah, like, what the fuck just happened? Like, and it's like, who do you ask about it? Who do you tell about it? Who do you say anything about, like, this to? Like, how do you find out anything about it? Like,
I think I would tell, me personally, I don't know if I would tell everybody. I would tell Gabby. I would tell you for sure.
I tell you.
I would tell you and JB.
Bro, what the fuck, dude?
I would tell my immediate family. And I don't think anyone else at all. And I know that people think, well, that's a lot of people. But those are the only people I trust to where they know me. And if I could tell them this in a very genuine way, they know me well enough to where, at the very least, what Randy believes what he's saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Who knows if it did. But he's being serious. And it's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Because if you told me, I would believe you. I would know what to think, but I'd be like...
You're right. There's a sense of credibility that you get from people.
Yeah, because if you came to him and were freaked out and were literally like, dude, I saw something, and I don't... Like, at the very least, I'd be like, Falan at least saw something. That scared the shit out of him.
You know, like, this is why I don't believe in a lot of things. Like, I don't believe in, like... Ghosts and, like... chupacabras and shit like that.
Witches.
Yeah, I don't believe...
Monsters.
I don't really believe in aliens, like... Like, it may sound dumb and it may sound stupid to people, and I don't know if it's really a religious thing, but it's like, to me, it's just all demons. I'm like, there's demons. Like, demons can portray anything.
That's an interesting take on it. Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, demons can portray anything. Like, it's just, maybe it's just very simple way I think or whatever, but like, it makes more sense than anything else. Weirdly, like, I don't believe that there's this thing that only exists in the night and sucks my blood and has been around for hundreds of years and thousands of years.
That's true. It's like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, that sounds fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's like an evolution of the species of, like, a demon can be anything that causes, like, fear and terror and evil and malice. I get that.
Yeah, so, like, I don't know. But I am grateful for the fact that I've never had any of these, like, types of experiences. To where, like, you know, I've never had all my cabinets fly open or some crazy shit like that. I don't know if I even believe in stuff like that. Like,
I don't either. I know we've talked about it before, but I keep forgetting to bring it up on the cast. It was recently, like, about a couple of weeks ago, but I still remember everything very vividly because I woke up and I wrote it down because it just happened and it was so real, that I had sleep paralysis very recently, and I meant to tell you right after it happened, but anyway.
See, I've never had that.
I don't
think so, at least.
Okay, so this is what happened this time, because I know everybody experiences it differently.
Right.
I was having a dream, and I was in a dark, creepy house, and I was in a room where it was almost like so dark, and there was like a light in the middle, and it was almost like a vignette to where it was bright and then it went dim until the corners and the walls of the room were black, so where you could barely see anything. And I remember it was with two other people in there, and it was like a guy, and now it's more vague, but it was like a guy, or it could have been a woman, and then another guy who was supposed to be like a priest or a clergy, something like that.
Right.
And they were going to do some sort of ritual exorcism or something. That's how I was interpreting everything, to where like, yeah, that's what's happening. And then the priest says, no, we can't do it. The thing is not here. It's moved. And, or no, he says there's someone else in the room with us. That's what he says. He goes, we can't do it. There's someone else in the room with us. I go, where? And he just doesn't say anything, and he slowly points to the corner of the room behind him. So from where I'm standing, the two corners I'm seeing, it's the corner on the right, and it's a door that's glowing with like a soft light around it. Uh-huh. And he points, and the door is open. It opened, and he says he's behind the door. And I'm looking at the corner of the room at the door, and like everything's kind of slowly fizzling out into where I'm actually awake now, and I'm looking at my room, and I'm looking at our door in the corner of the room.
Right.
So in my dream, I was in my room, and I'm waking up, and I'm in my room, and I'm fading perfectly to where I'm like, there's someone behind my door.
Yeah.
There's someone behind my door right now. And I was like terrified, but I couldn't move my body at all. So I was literally frozen to where I was looking at my door, and I just couldn't move. I could not move, and I was scared as shit. I was like, there's someone behind my door. I need to get up right now. Get up. There's someone behind there. Get up. And I remember like feeling that way. I'm like, get up. And like I couldn't move. It felt like I was buried in wet sand. And like I'm slowly moving my body, and I'm trying to like pick I feel like I'm buried, and I'm literally trying to pick up my arms like that, like scooping it off me.
Yeah.
And finally I do it all like fucking double. Like, I got it.
Wolf of like, Wall Street style.
I get out of it's exactly. Hang up the phone. I get up to my feet, and I'm like, you motherfucker! And I'm like, I get to my door, and I swing it open. And this all felt like I was about to fight someone. And there was no one there. But then somehow, like, I finally came to all together. And I instantly knew, I'm like, of course there's no one there, dude. Like, what are you doing? And I just feel so confused. I'm walking back to bed, but I still have this feeling that I'm wrong, and I'm scared, and there's someone behind me. And so I'm walking back to my bed, like, and I get into bed, and like I'm literally like I'm laying down suspiciously, like
like a cartoon.
No, and seriously, at that
That's
point I'm fully awake.
Yeah.
And I'm still kind of fighting off that feeling, and I'm still nervous enough to where I get up, and I have to check behind my door again. But I did it more calmly this time, where I was just like, yeah, it was just a
more
dream.
Like a double check.
Yeah, it was just a dream.
Okay.
And
interesting.
And then I had to watch some funny videos, so because I didn't want to go back into having
calm yourself down.
Yeah, I try to like alleviate
that,
of the mindset of like, there's nothing wrong, dude. You're awake, everything's normal, and nothing's like weirded out. And I wasn't like, at that point I was fine. But I was a little like, what the fuck, dude?
Some poltergeist shit, bro.
That whole night I had a nightmare before that, and then I had that one, and into sleep paralysis. It was terrible. And I think it had something to do with what I ate and like how late I stayed up. And I was just exhausted because I didn't sleep well the night before, and I went to bed late again.
I've done that.
I hated it, dude.
Yeah. That's a real thing, dude.
I'm sorry I went off, but...
No, dude, that's fine.
Can you remember the last dream you had?
The last dream I had.
No. Or what's the last dream you remember? Can you remember any of your dreams?
Yeah. The last dream that I had was just filled with randomness. it wasn't like any like weird like natural storyline.
You had like SpongeBob brain.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was just
To
like
where
fucking-
it's and it's like it's me. Yeah.
it was just like random shit flying around. You're like the bus is flying. Cheeseburgers.
Yeah, dude.
Cheeseburgers.
Exactly. And then it's like random people from work and like people from my family all together. Like, it's like, why is this happening? This would never happen. Like,
Is
why
it my
would
birthday?
Yeah, no, and not even on my birthday would this happen. Like,
It's weird.
yeah, I'm like stupid. I don't remember the last like vivid dream like that I've had. Well, is that even like dreaming? Is that dreaming?
Yeah, I think everything
It's
that
like a
you,
partial. It's like you're like halfway in between both.
yeah.
You're like half awake, half dreaming.
I think you have the most vivid ones probably when you fall into the deepest REM.
Yeah, for sure. It's been a while since I've slept like that.
Yeah.
That's probably why I don't dream like that very often.
True, and I think that's why I was having even more intense dreams because I was stressed and tired from the day.
Yeah.
And I was also exhausted, so I was probably really deep in sleep. So it was all mixed together. Like you're super tired, so you can get to this level of like Inception,
Yeah.
like in third level shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're stressed as fuck. So
Dreaming
let's.
a dream, yeah.
Yeah, it was intense, man.
Dream. Or it could be like Corey Feldman.
Dream a little dream.
They have like a 3-minute Michael Jackson dance scene. Yeah, they're doing the same thing like 19 times.
It's crazy how like there was some of those days in school in that movie where he was just in a full Michael Jackson cosplay at school. And I'm not saying
Was he that big of a fan of Michael Jackson?
He was a super
I mean,
to this day.
obviously,
Yeah,
but I
he
mean,
does.
it's
Yeah,
just crazy.
and
like,
he honestly believes like, I'm really unique, and it's like, dude, like, if you wanted to be like, I know I stole all of my shit.
What? Dude, this whole time up until now, you have defended Corey Feldman.
It's not that I'm not defending him now.
Talking to you. You just said you're like
I'm talking.
You're thinking you're a vibe, and it's just like, dude,
What?
You're not. You're somebody's vibe, but you're not a vibe.
Yeah, I'm like being a real friend to him. Like that's how much I love Corey Feldman. I'm like, dude, like, no. At the very least, if you want to dance with that dude, it's cool because you're pretty good at it, surprisingly. But don't pretend like you're not just copying Michael. Don't do that.
Yeah,
like be
you're
honest with
original
yourself
or something.
Yeah.
Okay. That
Don't
I can
have
understand.
where the balls come on you, dude, where you're like, I made up a new style of fashion and dance. It's like, dude, it's dumb because he's also like, I love Michael Jackson, and then he's like, and I'm my own person. It's like,
He's
dude.
Vanilla Ice and fucking. Ours is din 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 din.
Dun 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 dun. Dun. I was like, what?
Yeah, listen.
Dun 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 dun.
Listen.
Dun 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 dun. It's like,
Dun, dun,
Yep.
dun. It's the Green Machine coming on the scene without being seen. Have you ever seen a turtle get down? Slamming, jamming to the new age sound.
yeah.
I could do the whole thing.
Yeah, for real.
I'm not going to. Pharrell Williams.
For real.
I like that guy. Did you watch the Lego movie? We talked about this.
We talked about that.
Yeah.
Grammy Award winning Pharrell.
Pharrell Williams.
Where are we at?
We're at my apartment.
Oh, you think you're real fucking funny, smartass.
I think I'm pretty funny. 30 fat. 33, 34.
Dude, we did pretty good.
Hell yeah, we did. Okay. All right, guys. So clearly we had a lot more to talk about than we thought.
Yeah.
I thought we came up with nothing.
No. Fuck, I had a question. Oh, okay. I had a question.
Oh, okay.
I
was gonna say.
Do you remember the hit book series Animorphs?
Yes, dude. What the fuck, dude? That's crazy.
To be fair, I don't think I ever read it. I just always remember the covers because the covers are iconic. They've been used for memes.
Kind of like the Berenstain Bears.
Exactly.
It's Berenstain.
Berenstain.
It's not Stein.
Yes, it was.
No, it's not.
Yes, it was. So you've been mandalaed.
You have actually.
Yeah, true. What'd you say? Huh? I don't remember. Animorphs.
Right. Go on.
Okay. Let me ask you this question first, and then I'll go into Animorphs because it's trippy as fuck.
Let's look it up.
No, I know it. Let me tell you.
Go ahead.
Oh, the covers?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go on. Go on the.
Okay, so
Holy shit.
Animorphs. What animal would you turn into if you were an Animorph?
Nothing.
I mean, it would of course obviously depend on the situation. Like of like, oh, I want to be a dinosaur or some shit because like they made my coffee run at Starbucks. But it's like, what animal would obviously if you don't pick a flying one, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? A flying one or a swimming one? Even though swimming would probably be terrifying because you could just get eaten by something. Unless you're like a shark or a whale.
I was gonna say you have to be.
But a flying one would be cool. So I would probably be a hawk.
I was just gonna say eagle. I felt like eagle's too much though.
So fly. Or a whale.
No, I wouldn't be a whale.
I would be a whale because
I'd be a great white.
You could go into the deep part
whale.
of the ocean and nothing can eat you.
Or killer whale.
Killer whale would be cool.
Which is technically a shark.
Technically.
A dolphin.
A dolphin. There you go. Yeah.
So porpoise.
I have never read this book. I thought it was a TV show for some reason, but I guess I was wrong. It might have been maybe for a short time, but it was everything I've ever seen about it is actually a book. I was like, what is the Animorphs even about? Because I saw some fucking covers where it's a guy who looks like an alien minotaur. Not a minotaur, a centaur. Where it's like a half alien, half horse alien hybrid.
This?
Yeah, but they have a full body one of him. And he looks trippy as fuck. And I was like, what the fuck is this book series about? And it's about 5 kids that get powers from a dying alien, kind of like Green Lantern, where he gives them all the ability to turn into any animal that they touch. They have to be able to touch the animal to be able to turn into it. And they start fighting an intergalactic war, like a secret war about these aliens called the Yeerks or the Yeerks that are they're have infiltrated human society as disguising themselves as humans. So they could turn into things too. Like they can turn into anything they want, but they'll be like animals or humans. And then so these kids start fighting this dark sci-fi war by themselves by just turning into animals and fighting aliens. I was like, dude, this book, why hasn't this been made into like a Netflix series? Because I bet you they could do it pretty cool.
This thing?
Yeah, dude, this kind of looks cool.
Yeah,
it would be a cool anime.
Fucking sick. Dude, this is crazy, right?
That's a crazy ass story, right? I never thought it was going to be that intense. When I saw it, I was like, oh, this looks kind of fucking queer. But
yeah, dude.
And I mean that like it looks weird as fuck. Like, what is this about? A kid? It's a little white girl turning into
that anymore, dude.
Turning into a rat.
Look, this one's into a fucking lobster. What the fuck, dude?
I saw one where a kid's turning into a fucking roach.
Yeah, I just saw it up here.
That's hardcore.
Look right here. They're all fucking different animals. Yeah, it was.
They're what? To the animals? They're doing what?
Look, this one right here. Yeah, he's a roach.
I didn't know this was a smut book. Animorphs.
Dude, the amount of girls that read smut books now is crazy.
Don't get me started.
I'm starting it.
Stop me up.
Before you go.
That's not the song I was singing, you fucking dumbass. I love you, dude.
All right, dude. Was that your question?
Yeah.
Okay.
38, yeah. So you're going to turn into
Special. I'm going to turn into...
You have to touch it. Okay, so now, that was the question before of like, oh, what?
So you have to touch it.
You have to be able to touch it.
How
would I touch it?
I know.
Easy question.
I thought about it. I was like, oh, hang on.
I was like, I'm changing. I'm changing now.
Dude, what's funny is, we went out last night, right? And there was this girl that we were looking at. And not like that, but like okay, let me finish explaining. So there's this girl standing at the bar. We can see the bar. We're like 2 tables over, right?
Yeah.
And there's these 2 girls. One of them goes and talks to a guy. So the other one's just kind of like standing there, right? Mm-hmm. And for some reason, she ends up standing there. And she's not talking to nobody. There's no bartender around. She's literally like, the table is like this giant pillar, the post that's in the middle of the bar. And the girl that's her friend is on the other side of this pillar talking to the guy. So she's standing there by herself, nobody around her. The bartender's not around, nothing. And she's like this with her hand. And she's just shaking her hand like this, dude. And I turned to Steven and I was like, am I seeing this? Like, and he was like, what the fuck is she doing? I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if she's like trying to get the bartender's attention, but my thing is like, why would you do this to get the bartender? Did you have like some quarters, some shekels that you were like trying to get his attention with?
That's
like,
what I would have done. I would have walked by and put some change in her hand. I'm like, it's all right. You'll get there.
I would have just slapped it out. I was saying I should have just jumped on the bar and just fucking
put the nuts in?
Yeah.
Sexually assault her? Okay. Great way to end the episode. Yeah.
Dude, somebody got stabbed last night, though.
But how? Did you saw it happen?
I didn't see it happen. Okay, so the manager ended up coming in and talking to us and telling us what happened.
Yeah.
Because we were playing pool and, dude, like, no lie, fucking like 15 fucking cop cars show up.
Woo, woo,
And then a
woo.
fucking ambulance, fire truck, and then seriously like another like 3 cops show up. And so we're like, what the fuck? There's people like coming inside, like people, usually people will fucking scatter out and they'll fucking, but I guess something serious had happened. I was like, oh shit, somebody probably got shot. But I mean, obviously you would have heard gunshots, but anyway, so she comes up to us and she says, excuse me, sorry. This guy was coming up and he was being kind of like rowdy. He came up to the bar. He was being like really aggressive and stuff. I guess he ended up saying something to a girl, and I'm assuming she was with her boyfriend, something. Guy said something to him. They started arguing. They end up going outside. They start fighting. This dude who's being rowdy already and being crazy ends up pulling a knife, and he fucking stabbed the dude.
What the fuck?
And I'm like, bro, see, this is why, and that's exactly what. It's funny because we had just been talking about like confrontations and stuff like that, and I was like, I'm non-confrontational at all. I was like, there's very few things that I will fight anybody over, like, period. Not even just for like my girl or anything. There's just very few things I would fight for, period.
To be fair, that's why we haven't gotten in any street fights as
Exactly.
adults. Like I'm very, and all of us are, we're very like conscientious of like, we're not pussies, but we don't go out of our way to antagonize anybody.
And it's
we're not prideful. We don't fucking have to be like, oh, those guys are looking at me funny. It's nothing like that. It's all cool. Hey, you make eye contact with someone. Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
But no, and I'm not going to give you any kind of animosity because like,
Exactly.
what for?
Exactly. And
I don't got a problem with you, dude.
For reasons exactly like that, dude. Like,
oh, you bumped into me? It's cool. You good? I'm good.
It's easy to look at some dude like that and be like, oh, this dude's fucked up. He's all fucking stupid and shit. I could fuck his ass up real quick. Like,
yeah.
That's not the point. The point is like, yeah, you fucked his ass up, and then now what? Now you're stabbed? Now, like, what was it worth?
No.
What was it worth? Fucking nothing, because now you're gonna be
I'm not gonna look like a punk. From a bunch of strangers that don't know me. They think I'm a pussy.
Yeah,
anyway.
now everybody you know is gonna now think you're a punk, because now you're not gonna be able to do shit the right way for the next 2 fucking months because you just got stabbed.
Yeah, not a punk, but you're a dumbass.
Yeah,
it's like, what, do you fought a guy for some
Why?
bull?
That's stupid.
Yeah.
You're stupid, dude. But yeah, it's crazy. I've never seen so many cops show up so fast.
I know.
And I wanted to go outside and be like, Daniel?
Are
Yeah.
you here? Damn, he's there. He's he's in the corner going, oop, facing the wrong way.
He's got a gun.
Jew. Tight.
Tight, like fucking Jonah Hill from 21 Jump Street.
Dude, we did it. Night.
Guys, have a good night. Fuck y'all.
Ooh, baby.